Alright, let's get the show on the road. Morning, everybody. Let me see. So let's set all this up. I need to do some sign-ins. And I think we're good to go. Let's click some buttons here. There we go. Alright, good morning. Alright, looks like we're jumping straight into it. Jumping straight into it. Well, this seems excellent. Yeah, so for anyone that's interested, the lists are in the, let me do this pop-up first. There we go. Oops. Here we go. The lists are in the description. That was a keep. 40 cards, yeah, 40 card minimum in the cube. Padma. That goes nice. Let's click for credit. I want to be able to rest Architect and Pet. Peddler, okay, that's nice. So she is the one who took it. Okay, I wanted that. Yeah, you'll see my my runner later. Or you can look at the list now, I suppose. But the runner list is quite good. Prepaid, yo. That's pretty sick. Info bounty, oh my god, that's nuts. There's a pack campaign, okay. I like where this is going, I think. I have to start icing centrals now because of this info bounty, yes? So this goes like here. This goes like here. This goes like here. And TechStar will probably get something like a Corp Grat, Jesus. R&D is the mark. I guess I clicked. I guess I. Well. Sure. Paradox cat. Let's fire this. Okay. I see a Pryrep, which is not a good card to be seeing now, I don't think. let's get a wage workers. From HQ, sure. And you do see that fetch out too. Of course, the constituents a little dire. Oh! Sure, I guess. So question is, do we I don't think we, so the top card is fetch out. We draw fetch out. It's pirate group MVT. So no reses. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, we're both on miserable numbers of crits. If she can, or if they can get it install. Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. Well, that's not happening. Thank God it didn't see the future. Perfect. Thank God. So question is, I think we do tech startup something, right? I want to shuffle away this pirate. What though? AAL is kind of fun. Let's get an AAL. That's it. Balanced. Won't say no to that. Don't think. Let's rest this first. Now what? Are we still clicking for 3? Click for 3, install balanced. Click for 3, install balanced coverage. Yeah, I think that's the last time we will need to click for more credits, so that's fine. Click for 3, pop this, click this, and click Epiphany. We could have done it in the other order, but Jesus, interesting. New remote one. Marcus HQ. Yeah, we can rest this now, which is fine. We will rest. Logic bomb, jeez. Okay. So let's rest this and this. We will gain some crits now. Let's click operation. We're probably not getting wage workers value this turn. I want to res and draw 2. Nice. Question is, do we sacrifice a I click this 2 more times, I overdraw by 4. Which I think is fine actually. I want to get rid of all this stuff. Okay. Right. And I have it installed now. Restore the tech startup, which is kind of funny. Or I could just install the FCOM. This is fine. We are dropping the pulse is like okay. No, I don't need the pulse anymore. Like I have a bloop target. Marcus HQ. I think they will want to chase out this Jackson. So draw. What am I spinning back? Jacksoning back. Rent writers. Okay, that's fine. I guess I keep Jackson a turn more. I guess it's just asset. Hell yeah. Advance 4 times. Goodbye, Corp Grant. There is the same old thing. Drop Bastion. I've already discarded 1 ice. I'm not too keen on discarding another, but it's not that great. And I have fast advance. I have fast advance options. Marcus HQ again. This is okay, there we go. Restore is a card. I can restore Azif. Kind of funny. We've got a 1 Epiphany trigger, so it's not great, but like the question is, would I rather be playing near Hub? A little bit. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Back up to 11. I think very reasonable. Just click asset and see what happens. Nope. It's just 3 creds install auto. It's reasonable, I think. Unless it's triple install click for crit, which I can see. I think I prefer that. I want to protect this. Credit. Of course, I only have 2 credits. Options are limited. Yeah, this is, I think, quite expected. We are not raising this echo, not yet, I don't think. We will just rest this special off. It's like 3 credits to stop me from getting 5. Nice. Thinking about this trash. Well, trash. I will take my amphetamine counter for sure. No! The hell is this? Discarding cards though. Sure. Oh, well, that's a kind of exciting. Can I pop this? Can I restore shipment now? I probably can. I probably can. Do I need to? Wage workers. You sly devil. Yeah, maybe I do want to restore shipment. Restore. It's 1, 2. It's 2 credits. Looks good actually. Yeah, and I have a biotic still. Yeah, I have, and I retain 2 fast advanced combos. Seems good. What am I trashing? The echo, probably? Advance. Click this. Click this. Score. Trash this. What do we hit? Poison Val. No, David Nanotech. Okay. Info Bounty refuses to roll archives, which is quite disappointing. Nuka, wow. Second, oh my god. So they took both of them. These were in the same pack. How could you do such a thing? Oh, touring. Holy. I mean, I guess I just Jackson. Oh, whoops. That's not correct. I'm supposed to draw 2. That's not correct. Click draw 2. There we go. And we can FCOM for installs to get another click back, but not that much that we like. We can FCOM for 3 clicks and then go install, 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 Jackson again. That's reasonably hype. Of course, this one reception is not doing that much. But still. Nice. Oh, Bladderwound. Queen's Gambit. Okay, so I don't rest this. Almost certainly not. I can force a logic bomb res. Is that worth anything? That pops the logic bomb. Yeah, logic bomb. No, I think no, because like I don't rest. I rest this skunk, right? And I think they go. I think they just bounce, right? They're not paying 8 into this bullshit, and then next time they come back with the clicks, and then I touring them, and then they can't logic bomb because then they don't have the money again. They don't have the clicks again. So no rest on this. There we go. ATM. Yeah, the lack of fractal is really hurting them, I think. What did we kill again? Not breaker solutions, but breakers. Remember resing this warm reception? I don't think so, right? I don't think we need to, not yet. The rest of the echo is kind of funny, but our econ is not in that kind of situation, so we just click start turn. Spin. That's really quite high. Team Spo has arrived. And I guess we put the gang in here for giggles. No. It's a click for credit angle. Or we could Epiphany. I want to Epiphany next turn though. Yeah, next time we just... Oh, my warm reception spin doctor. I forgot about this. Ah, here we go. Here comes the Jackson pop. So let's pop Jackson. Future perfect, restore, and ice is not consequential, I don't think. AAL? The AAL, no, the AAL is going on. So I guess it's like auto. This was the archives one. 17 credits, that's a lot of credits, Jesus. We have an intern, so what's happening is, okay, wages. I think we always rest this. Yes. Yeah, we can put another thing inside here next turn. And they saw this, right, from like the very first like architect run. And now you have to think what to do about this. Fire. Pay 2. Trash. Pays 4 and a core Congamado. Damn, alright. Okay, rip witch workers. We could go on something else now. Damn it! Well, that's not fun. Resin warm session. This is a draw 2 angle. Spend a credit to draw 2. Yeah, let's take a buck. Let's install this behind Fairchild. The respin. Ah, that's a restore. That's hype. Restore is like kinda click for a credit. Always click this. Well, not always, but okay. Now here we are. I really think this is a restore AAL angle. Click for 3 credits, restore AAL. That's really quite funny. Oh, wait. Hmm. Okay, so I can actually just fast advance out for. No, I think that's not good. That's not good. Do you want to score Team Sport? Yes, yes, Antoine. Hello, good morning. We do want to, but the thing is we're on exactly only 2 credits, so I think we need to click for credits for a turn first. So it's like click for credits, restore the AL. In here, why not? It's fine. No, wait, we can't do that. Yo, warm reception AL? That's a combo? Right? Yeah, warm reception AL is a combo. Holy shit, okay. Huh. It's like pay 1 to gain 2. Yeah? Yeah. And you're very close, right, to just winning? Okay, maybe the AL should have gone in the country mode then. I didn't realize. Yeah, this deck is kind of cool. The econ is like a sketch. To say to use a word for it, the econ is sketch, but yeah, morning. Yeah, warm reception AL goes hard. It definitely does. It was click 1 draw. Yeah. What was the discard? Purple. They are a 1 call. Click 2 draw. They won like 17 credits for a while. I think what happened was like they face checked this fair chart and didn't want to mayfly it. I guess it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Also, this Touring Skunk is like low-key pretty good. Okay, so the play is we overinstall AL, yes? Click 3 draw, Jesus. Credit. Okay, so we can do this. We're not installing any of this stuff, right? Don't think so. Start turn. That's X. Warm reception we are not installing. We will de-res the AL. Which is very quite funny. Curfew doesn't matter that much. We rest this now. And then we just go over install the AAL. I promise this makes sense. Click this. Click this. Here. Advance. Advance. Oh. I need to advance first. Yes, FCOM has text, friends. Rest this now. Score this. Install the AL. Now we put it on Manigam. Excellent. And now we have like res AL, res 1 Mishatran, res AL, res AL. And the biotic philotic to end the game. Nice. Yeah. Overinstall the team store is net 1 character. Don't trash either. Yes, exactly. I think because of this Team Sport AL, it's enough to biotic, so they have to get rid of. No, I think we have enough biotic regardless, so they have to run HQ this turn, or we're not R&D. I've used Epiphany once this game, by the way. Oh, Antoine, thanks for the dono, by the way. If do you know where to, like, if you're interested in submitting a replay, of course, you are more than welcome to. If you're not sure how to go about doing it, let me know. I know I've gotten some feedback that like the Google Forms link is a little bit like hard to find, so I'll probably like make it a little bit more visible on like the Ko-Fi page, Ko-Fi, whatever. Oh, Makua. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, this is kind of important. We can still win, I think. I will need to check the deck list to see if I can win. If I can like try and hit something off of Epiphany, if they snipe the Philotic. Okay, no sniper Reno. They have one more chai. They get paid for this. You don't gotta play like a shepherd. Understood how to submit figure one. Yeah, excellent. Good. So that means my instructions were not that incomprehensible. My face looks extremely orange because like traffic jam is the JNet background. It's quite funny. Random Robinson. Valid. Very valid. And I think this is it, right? Alright. We don't need to do this, but we will anyway. I mean, we have to do it anyway. We don't have to do it now. MCA. So just go. So nice. GG. I do want to save this replay. I mean, I don't know if I'll review it, but it's fun to go over. Definitely the mid game. Like we missed some tricks in the mid game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but that was quite fun. You can take a look at the. If you're interested, you can look at the. That's a capital. Yeah, I think my run is quite broken. Oh, Crow! Here comes Crow. Once in a generation. Oh, that's. Oh my god! What hand is this? Oh my god, it's PD. Oh. do I keep this? Do I keep this? Okay, like, I'm gonna be real. I honestly think I can do better than this. Oh, I honestly think I can do better than this. Like, it looks like such a sick hand already, but... Oh, but I have indexing. No, I can't mulligan this. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. I can't mulligan this. I have a fucking indexing and I'm Lila Patel. And a paladin. Like, there's a paladin indexing. Christ. JNet general chat? That seems specific. Okay, do I just send indexing paladin run? Last click draw. They can always like just bounce res this. And what are the odds that this is a shuffle? I mean, if it forces a Jackson pop turn 1, there's no way this is a Jackson. No way. Crystal Redentor. Well, I guess it's like ice at the bottom. No, I think I'm fine with all the ice. I just don't want them to get this econ. So Antil is like the best card, surely. Tithonium could be spooky. But also like super unresable now. So Palisade, must go Tithonium, done. Get 2 straw. Draw. Jesus. And yes, I do have MK Black Orchestra. It was 3 barriers on top, worth noting. So they've drawn Tithonium Maspingo. No res on sub 1. I probably will want to like stack the paladin to install this paladin. Liberate it. Discard my bin breakers. Interesting. Funny. Oh, I clicked this button, yes? Damn, bro. Well, it's ASAPs. Do we install the MK Ultra? That seems sus. Install MK Ultra, we go to 2. Next turn we can I mean, that seems like quite sus. This is a click for 1. We'll just draw again, drop 2 cards. Find the truth. If this is a Chronos project, I'll be very upset. This is my only killer. Right, okay, don't Chronos project me, bro. Come on, Jess. That would be extremely rude. Very impolite. Any cube. Alright. That makes it kind of like this. Oh my god. goodness. Okay, indexing again at some point. We are not pawning anything. Draw. Well. Draw. Clone chip is worth something here. I guess I should check when to click draw, should have drawn. There's 2 known cards on top. I am down to self-find the truth, TBH. This is like a little bit of the weakness of the deck. Like there isn't like real draw. I have a knick-knack as well. Yes, I do have like a cube deck, a draft deck with 2 ace-ups and a knick-knack, which is kind of crazy with double pin breakers. Okay, I expect a score here. Then we can go in with second indexing or whatever. So we have clone chip for like Buzzsaw. If like there's a need, there's like small code gates that I don't want to black orc. Of course, I can always clone chip the cash for for a lot of money. Yeah, clone chip for cash is some money. I think like once we hit liberated creds, and you have the space to click it, I think like monies won't be the issue. Like eventually, if the engine comes online, right, with MK Black Orc, Paladin Ace-ups, like you can kind of see like the thing with the deck already. What is this server? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I mean, I guess I click this. Well, that is extremely unfortunate for Jess, I have to say. Okay, question, am I just indexing now? Yeah, just indexing, right? Because I can go indexing, run again, install liberated. And then click twice next turn. We do know the top card still. Yeah, FS said. Actually, we know that it's likely that the top card is Anthill, I think, if I've been counting correctly, which means that card that the card got bounced is probably the Adonis campaign, I suspect. And there's a bunch of ice. Yeah, we just hit the indexing here. Yeah. Second indexing. Sure. It is an Anthill, thank God. Indexing. Eminent domain. Oh my god. What is this? Well, we are bottoming the anthill again, I'm almost certain. The Caprice I'm actually fine with. Hunter Seeker is really spooky. So anthill bottom, then Hunter Seeker. I think we're actually okay giving them a Caprice. Run R&D. Let's take that. We bounce the... I don't care about this upgrade, I don't think. Let's bounce HQ Ice. And then we just install Click Lip. Correct. So the deck is Caprice, Stock Buyback, Hunter Seeker, Anthill. They're probably non-equivalent here. They do give crits. Nice. This Finder's Rim, of course, is a little not that useful. R&D Ice. Sure. Now this is probably Adonis, which is fine. Click, click. We can draw, actually. Falsify. That's free money on the upgrade here. We can find out what upgrade it is exactly. But that's not necessary. That's fine. Draw again. Deck Deer is pretty funny. Good with the things. Draw again, install Aesop's. Or install Aesop's, click Liberated. That's fine. The Adonis, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so we Find the Truth and continue drawing. We probably can't run this remote, which is a bit of a problem. Click one is draw. What was that? I believe that was Hunter Seeker. And that's Caprice. I mean, we can check. So they drew Caprice. This turn they drew Stock Buyback. Mendo, Hunter Seeker, Adonis, what's it? No, Anthill's the top of the deck. Okay. Sure. We're selling Find the Truth. Can I still undo click? No, I can't. Okay, no problem. Click for credit. Yeah, so I think doesn't want to expose the Caprice to falsified, which is respectable. We saw this Find the Truth. Keep drawing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to knick-knack this livery, it's so bad. Oh! Just have resource and end the run. We can do it next turn, I'm pretty sure. Like we can start poking R&D with like Gauss and shit. So we just want to get set up. We click this. Install deck deer. Install Taka. We don't even need deck deer. We just install. No, we just keep drawing. We just keep drawing. Inject. Oh, that's gas. Okay. We are finding the card draw. Is deck deer or Taka better? This also solves like MU issues a little bit. Taka is drip. So next turn is like knick-knack, Gauss, run R&D. Press Caprice. That's fine. Nothing. It clicks. We are not selling anything. So it's knick-knack, Gauss, run R&D. Yeah, that one goes hard. That one goes really hard. Oh, we have pinhole threading. Jeeves, Jesus. I don't think I care that much. I don't think I care that much. We'll just install deck deer. Next turn we just keep going. And we sell Gauss? I don't think we need to sell Gauss, do we? We have 18 creds, we don't need to sell anything. Come on, let's be real here. Clicking for creds. Let's take some clicks. We're not selling anything. Let's hit this inject. Oh boy. Oh baby, we found it. We found it. We found Pinhole Critic. Oh baby. Okay, we have emergent creativity. What's happening with that? We can just find Keiko. That goes pretty hard. Let's just check R&D. We don't need to sell anything. Boto. Ow. I mean, it's fine, really. Breach. Sure. Bounce ice, most likely. We're gonna get Hunter Seeker. That's slightly concerning. We are going to get Hunter Seeker. We'll just Emergent for Keiko, I think. I'll just install Bank Job and sell it. No, like none of these are like great. Install the Critic and click for credit. I kind of want like that to go down so I can Bank Job and shit. Yeah, let's just click for credit. I'm like fine with this. And of course, yeah, so the anthill might come down now. Hand size is 6, so it's not even that bad. Yeah, they can get a Hunter Seeker off. I guess they will Hunter Seeker the Film Critic, which like breaks the combo, but I think I'm fine to just pinhole the Caprice directly and run the remote, you know. I have a medium in here somewhere, by the way. Maybe that's the angle. Emergent for Keiko first. Yeah, this bottle will end up being quite expensive. So my other fractor is a Rising Tide, but it's my only other fractor, so Rising Tide caps at 2. Hunter Seeker, there we go. Kills Clone Chip. That's concerning. Not selling anything. That's fine. One of the remotes I've had. Yeah, it's actually super friends, you know. 3 unique upgrades from different factions. Do I poke this? I feel like it's okay, right? It's another 5 credits to get in here. I just falsify asset, right? And then if it's an agenda, I yoink. There we go. That's a medium. I like that. And we just keep chilling. Fisk. Jesus. Now, all I do is just keep my credits up. Keep this pinhole for Caprice, and I think we are almost certainly going to be able to punch through this remote. We can even Fisk like directly this coming turn. Or we maybe wait for that until like so to clear medium cards. I think that also is valid. The Fisk is going to go hard. Yes, it can go hard in like multiple reasons. Look at this. Like Caprice is the only card in this remote in a server with 4 cards of different factions that doesn't start with the letter A. I don't know that. I mean, it's. Can we just shave off this like Caprice, you say? That would work, right? Thinking, all right. Yeah, so the thing is, if I run R&D, hit a and hit a thing. I previously said exactly. Run R&D, hit an agenda, bounce remote eyes. Like this is open season. I can just keep like punching it. I just need them to like literally rest any other ice so I can get my engine online. Black Orc MK. I have, worth noting, I also have a, what's it called? Labor rights. So I like labor rights, like indexings, labor rights, the clone chip maybe. I really want them to just put this Jeeves down so I can back job it. Back job and then knick-knack. Probably knick-knack, right? I don't need the money after the... I don't need the ASAP's money after... At some point I can even consider knick-knacking the ASAPs or ASAPing the knick-knack. This is, I believe, runner side hostile takeover, you know? Yeah. So, okay, how many card draws do I have? I have 13 cards in the deck, and I have a quality time Fisk, so it's drawing 8. So I can click to draw like another, maybe 2 or 3 times, depending on how many knick-knack triggers I expect to get. I have another cash. Relevant. If they go over install the anthill, I will just simply pinhole critic it. The forbidden technology. Forbidden magic. Taka is going to 3, so how much is this again on Bodo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 real credits. I can of course emergent Keiko. At this point I may want to think about simply hard drawing for it. Emergent is a little late at this point. I have a Mystic Miami, but I think I'm like low on triggers. I counted like 8 or something during the construction. So price is 1 inject. Quality time is 3 of them. Okay, so like if I like draw exactly Mystic Miami now, I can probably like sandbag it for like pinhole quality time. But even then, I think it's not great. Credit. That's okay. Yo, back job time. Back job time. It's back job time, boys. We're not ace-upping anything. Oh, you've activated my trap card. Knick-knacking, we're not knick-knacking. We will back job. We want to take 7 credits. And then we run it again. Breach. Yep. And then we run R&D. Last click, by the way. This is only 4 real credits, but it is a medium counter. Wall of static. Another. That's not nice. But next time we can. This is what, 3 credits for. Okay, I mean, fine. There goes until. Yeah, we do want to find what's it at this point, rising tide. Okay. Stone Cold Classic? Yeah. Oh my god. We just gamer move this, right? I think this is very easy gamer move this. Take clicks. Done. Question, do we... Yeah, I just want to gamer move this. Yeah. We neglect the back job. Oh, baby! Oh my god, I forgot how broken this deck is. Let's breach. Yoink. We can quality time and discard crowdfunding or some shit. Open market. Yo, where the hell is my... Yeah, we install open market, install cash. Put it on deck tier actually. And the turn discard crowdfunding. Yeah, this deck cooks. I don't know what to tell you all. This deck cooks. Yeah, Rohit, that's so gross. This deck. So I don't know if you heard me talking about this, but Aksu did a like on my last stream I was like reviewing like this stuff, and Aksu basically said the Corp deck is fine, the runner deck like could win Worlds 2014, which I think is a little bit of an overreaction, but the sentiment is there. Okay, so they want to go triple advance next turn, almost certainly. So this is a good turn to Fisk. I don't hate it. Open market. We don't. Ace ups the. We're drawing 3 cards already. We can't ace ups the cash. I'd rather have 2 credits over a draw at this point. So yeah, sell this. Start with Fisk. There's the. Oh my god, we had a joyride. Jesus. Fine. Self-film credit run archives. Yo! What the hell is this technology? Yo, that is some forbidden technology. No fucking way. That is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. How did I not think of that? Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. Oh, that bounced the agenda. And I'd rather bounce the agenda, I think. Because like we only have 2 clicks to try and break. I don't fancy like trying to win double side game. That goes so fucking hard, bro. You aren't the 10th brain because I played good cards. Fair. Oh, that's so crazy. It's not a gamer word. Okay, okay, okay. Are we doing this? I think we do this, right? I mean, it's the pro gamer move. It's the pro gamer move. Okay, fine, fine. We're gonna do the pro gamer move. Ah, that's the mistake. Only this inside if you light the fire. Yes, it's true. Breach. I think we. I do think we bounced the agenda though. The crowd goes wild. It's really quite fucking sick. I'm not gonna short sell it. And we just punch R&D now. What am I selling this open market for? Or I should say, like, what am I? We can install Cyber Trooper Talut. That's kind of funny. We run R&D once, surely. Masvingo, fine. Ow. Okay. Well, this is kind of expensive. Nope. Nope. So we just put down this Cyber Trooper. So we discard Mystic and Citadel Sanctuary almost certainly. Of course, if they go install advance, they're discarding like hella cards. And next turn we can go like sell open market. It's like not like the best value, but it's not the. I mean, we are losing one credited value. Maybe we can afford to wait a turn. I mean, we'll see if there's another server push. Worth noting, if there's another server, if we get the setup, we can go for another pinhole critic. Like, yeah, we can go like labor rights for pinhole plus draw. Get the pinhole out, pinhole caprice and run, something like that. Maybe not enough clicks. Depends on the setup. Seven. 7 points here, so there's 11 points somewhere. We expect that a bunch of them are in hand actually. The Rising Tide is strength 4 on the turn it comes in, so it's good for R&D runs. We know there's a Tithonium somewhere. Tithonium, Wall of Static. The Wall of Static hasn't come down quite yet, I think. And I think Jess is realizing that realistically you can't res non-bearers now. I think they realized it like maybe it's like from turn 3 or whatever, 10 turns ago. RLC. Okay. Clickless. Got it. Archive memories. Hunter Seeker. Jesus. Aggressive. That is very aggressive. Have I used both my caches? I think so, yes. I mean, I feel like this is just a chill. We're just chilling for like one turn. I want to run archives. I have this crowdfunding. We can poke HQ also. Install Paladin, run archives. Sorry, install Rising Tide, run archives. Then run HQ. I can run all 3 servers really. The rig. We don't need to knick-knack anything. Don't you want to run RD? Yeah, we can run all three centrals, I think. Oh lord. That's where it went. Sure. I guess we fully break. Breach. Skate net. Jesus! Can we run this remote? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, now archives is a little bit, R&D is a little bit expensive, so I kind of don't want to do that. Estelle Moon. That's a Wall of Static. That's the Naja. Wow, okay. Discarding so many. Okay. Do we know what this ice is now? This is just a bit messed up now. Yeah. Slightly. I feel like we should know one more of this ice. No, I think we don't. Yeah, I think Tithonium, Masvingo, and no, there's a Palisade. I think this is a Palisade. There's a Palisade somewhere. We just run this for crowdfunding. So next time we sell open market, and then turn after we sell crowdfunding. Install single advance. I mean, they are like quite far away from winning the game now. What was the draw? The draw was Momba Temple. That's right. Stock buyback. Yikes. Okay, that's a lot of money. Take clicks. Open market. Yes. Let us sell this open market. Okay, we can run R&D. And this is seeing 3 cards. We just do that first, right? Knickknacking, no. How much is this? This is 1, 2, 2 plus 7. Not cheap. Not cheap. Let me just win here. Cybersen, nope. NAPD, yeah, there we go. Holy credit, perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, what a game. Jeez. Oh, I had another line, right? Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think I had another line. We had labor rights. Sure, fine, whatever. Fully up flop. Yeah. We had labor rights for Painthole, Critic, and Quality Time. Oh, that doesn't work, right? Does that work? I think that doesn't work. It only works if we draw exactly the quality time off the top. How does it work? Maybe we inject. Inject is better. Yeah, inject is straight better. Yeah. So I don't think there's a way to do that unless we get lucky. Okay, what was the last few cards in the deck? Spec work. So if we have this spec work, oh, this the Hush also has text against Musvingo. That's funny. Hush is pretty good against Musvingo. Does something against Boto also. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, if we hold this spec work, right, we can go labor rights spec work. Labor rights spec work. Critic Pinhole. Yeah, that works. But yeah, that was this deck is kind of cracked, right? And I totally didn't see the knick-knack the I didn't see the knick-knack into knick-knack critic line into another Leela trigger. Like, I think like the fact that it's another Leela trigger is what pushes it over the line into like completely bullshit. Yeah, but that was really quite crazy. All right, that was pretty good. Okay, I think I will. I have, I think, 1 or 2 games to review after this. It's what, 10:30. I have the time. I've got maybe another 80 or 90 minutes, so we can do like 2 replay reviews maybe, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm heading out in the afternoon, so I will see you all in a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab a break and get some water. Yeah, be right back. 2 minutes. All right, back. I got like a a bread roll for breakfast. This was from yesterday. Like I went out for like a what was it? Like some kind of amazing race thing that I got volunteered for, which was a little weird, but I think I enjoyed myself around. We got like a lot of free shit, so I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, let me pull up these replays, huh? Replays. I've got one loaded, and I think one more, one in the barrel, and one more that I haven't like quite done the cleanup on, but we can fix that. But we'll just start. This one is XDGs. There we go. All right. So this is XDG against someone. Let me see if there are notes for this game. How long is it? Classic BTL game, 19 turns. You see how fast or slow we go. Notes. Let me see. Agendas are hiding, which should run R&D at the end before YOLOing the remote and losing the fly swatter, but like thoughts on how the early mid game went and run selection. Just staying flip too much, should I kept memory for command versus greedy in the second leech, etc. So just mid game micromanagement in the Glacier matchup. Sure, we can look at that. Okay, so GLHF, blah blah blah, mulligans. So this is a snap keep, right, from the Hoshiko. Snap keep. You've got Mystic Keiko Fermenter. Yeah, it's an easy keep. Okay, what are we looking at now? Blah blah blah. Nothing special. This is licensed to AFK. So just go. I don't even think you are. I think you're fine in fact not touching a card this turn. Although you can if you want. I guess like the corp isn't representing like a card in the remote next turn, because you would need to go install advance, like unless it's an anthill, right? In which case they might have wanted to go, like if the corp has anthill, or even let's say top decks and anthill, they will need a third ice. So the odds of them having the third ice and the first anthill, we ignore Charlotte because Charlotte is not playable. It's not you can't resolve a Charlotte fire on this board. I guess you can, but you'd also need to top deck the third ice. And again, odds of 3 ice in the top 7 cards. Not low, especially in like a glaciary deck like BTL is, but not high either. And like you would need that plus something to push behind it. So okay, conclusion is that there isn't going to be a push next turn, and therefore you can get a flip this turn and flip back next turn. So the question is, if your Hoshiko flip, your for 1 credit, click for a credit and a card is better than your alternative. And the answer is yes, because the alternative is just drawing. Oh, okay. I guess we just draw regardless. Run archives is correct. So the intention is we wanted to see a second card. I don't think there's a need for that because we have 3 good clicks already. Right, we have 3 good clicks already this turn. 4 if you count the Hoshiko flip, which is Keiko, Mystic, Fermenter, and therefore we are fine to just, AFK a bit. Of course, the counterpoint is that we can elect to just click draw. We will lose a credit value if we click draw instead of running, but that lets us not die to public trail end of the line. If we want to play around that, sure, but and I think I'm fine to pay 1 credit to not lose to JNet casual, right? I don't know if this is a JNet casual game, but sure. If you don't want to lose to public trail end of the line, it's click draw, then install. But I think click draw into run archives is we are leaving money on the table, and we don't install Keiko, which I think like this is probably the better of the 2 cards to of the 3 cards, the better 2 of the 3 cards to install. But I think install Keiko is definitely better than click draw. I'm pretty sure. Want Keiko and Fermenter down now? If you don't know, if you care about getting Mystic down right away. Is that true? I think like both of these cards represent 1 credit per turn for the rest of the game. Like I can kind of justify no Keiko because we are not guaranteed a playable event next turn, so we may not get Keiko value turn 2. So I think this is like okay, but I think I would still have rather seen a I would have rather seen an install rather than a draw or a run. So blah blah blah. Okay, so the corp is actually just straight up the best, and they did top deck the 3rd ice. So this is the punish. Of course, what we can do now is Boomerang run. Boomerang Goman run if you're so inclined. Oh, we did find a range of damn. So do we want to Do we just raindrops this? Can we Keiko run? Keiko raindrops. Oh, we can't Keiko raindrops. This is just a boomerang run. Boomerang raindrops. Yep. Fine, whatever. There are a few ways to play this, right? This purges fermenter, yuck, but and forces a Charlotte pop. So this gets us our flip back, which is very good. And there's click draw here. Yeah, here comes second Keiko. And if the cop has nothing to do here, yeah, cop has nothing to do here, which seems like super chilling. Advance. So okay. So we are super chilling here. So what's the play? The play is we want to install Keiko. We don't need to install Mystic this turn. We don't need to pop Mystic this turn or fire Mystic. So we are okay with drawing to 6. We draw 2 cards. Okay, so again, odds of the server 1 being a push this turn are higher. Next turn, I should say, are slightly higher, but we can't get in anyway. So we expect that next turn we are not going to access cards. If next turn we're not going to access cards, then we try and flip this turn, and that means we go draw, run archives, install Keiko. So it's draw Keiko, archives, credit, says Rohit. I think I prefer the second draw over the second credit, over the credit, because we have a clean discard. But yes, I agree with the sentiment. So it's draw, run archives is fine. We obviously install Keiko, and I want to see a draw here actually. I want to see a draw here because we can see that from the log that there's a click for credit, but I'm pretty sure draw here is better. Yeah, not too much to say about that. Yeah, because we want to find like mystic, a mystic target, right? So install advance, fine, whatever. Like we don't care that much. Pinhole threading is excellent. But so we go draw, install fermenter, fine. I mean, I think. Wait. Huh? Wait, what is this? What is this run? Hello? XDG? What is this? Why are we taking a single on a turn that we're already flipped in a Glacier matchup? I think this is I think like this is quite a blunder. Notwithstanding the fact that this is a Colossus, right? I don't think we are exerting like anywhere near enough economic pressure on the corp to justify the face check. Like if we expect this is a logjam, this is a 4 credit, a 4 credit face check for the corp, and against them becomes a strength 4 logjam. So at this point of the game, what should we do against the Hoshiko? Just set and flip when it's affordable? Yes, exactly. Like we are, like our late game is so good, right? Compared to the corp. Oh, okay. I won't say so good, but this is like the drippiest deck in the format, right? We have companions, we have Keiko, fermenters sticking. Absolutely no need to do anything proactive until we're just trying to stop what the corporates do and like set up our economy. It is still in a fairly fragile state. This is a very bad run. I think he does call it out. The Colossus feature was unfortunate. I would go so far as to say it is worse than unfortunate. I think it is bad. Because even if this is a logjam, it's bad. Like I do not see the point of this click. Yep. So fires. tag and trash fermenter. Yeah, so this is representing like a lot of credit loss. We're running this, and yeah, then the run ends anyway. Like, so the COP goes to 0 credits, yeah, not even 0, 4 credits, yes, but so what, you know? So what? We clear the tag, drop, we flip back, which is the intention anyway. Yeah, and yeah, see, the COP is not doing anything. We just gave ourselves like negative value by not doing anything. By playing into the COP who's not doing anything, giving them something to do. There's not a single willingness that would be good to face check here. Yes, like any like advanceable is bad. Like like the advanceable Colossus is like the biggest penalty, face check penalty. Yes, because of the tag and the trash fermenter. Other advanceables like the barriers are inconsequential. Pharos is the least painful. It still costs a tag. And Mesne Chessville is like goddamn awful because it gives them a chance to reload it. Again, like removing the counter gives them something to do. They click to put the counter back, right? Yeah. So Antoine, I mean that's very perceptive. Completely agree. So we draw. Best case, you refund them like only 1 T or 3. Yes, exactly. I would say like best case is like it's a Pharos, but then they just don't res and like res the Masquerovka behind, right? And we pin. Well, oh, this feels so bad. Yeah, ugly spot with Mimi. I mean, that being said, are we not allowed to just trash cards? Like we have duplicate breakers, surely, right? We just put this Gorman down. No, we put this Paladin down. We put the Stone Chip down or whatever. Let Mystic eat that card. I'm sure we can find something to do. I'll put the Paladin down. Run Archives for the flip. Yeah, this I don't know about this one. Like this pinhole has strong utility. Like it's good into Clearinghouse. It's good into Charlotte. It's good into like Zato Grid or whatever other thing. It's good into Anthill. Yeah. I really don't know about this one, dog. Like if you think about it, this is credit neutral, right? Because we are paying the Mystic credit, but we are losing the we're gaining the Keiko credit by losing the Mystic credit. Yeah, this is a raw pinhole. I don't like this either. I think I would have rather like install Paladin, install your Paladin because money is money, and Paladin gets you your Keiko credit, right? Yeah, the pinhole doesn't even flip. Yeah, so I think just in general, quite ugly. I agree. I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, we're just doing like we have like gotten ourselves into this weird spot, and to get ourselves out of this weird spot, we are doing even more weird shit. Is how I would describe it, and I don't understand it. Yeah, the cop is just straight up not doing anything. So, you know. Okay, we find Sure Gamble. Can we let's please play Sure Gamble, run Archives. Thank you. Yeah, this is like the cleanest turn we've had all game, and it's turn 6. Okay. Install advanced. So, like, realistically, we can't get at this. We can't get at this Basalt, which is a little bit of a shame. But this is fine, right? We continue chilling. Wait, what? Hello? What is this? Wait, what is this? XDG? This is so bad. This is really very bad. This is so bad. Like, so for first reason, two things this can be, right? Okay, three things if you count clearinghouse, but like no fucking way. Like turn 7, you're pushing a clearinghouse, first agenda, right? And the reason this is so bad is because, so if you say that this is not a clearinghouse, this is either a Charlotte or an agenda, right? If it's an agenda, it is getting scored next turn. If it's a Charlotte, you are re-advancing it next turn. In either case, this fermenter is not going anywhere. Like, I do not see the point in popping this fermenter this turn. Like, we are in no risk of getting purged. Zero risk. And even if we do get purged, right, that buys you a turn to try and figure out the solution to whatever this is in server 1. Like, maybe there's an angle of like res and fire Charlotte, don't re-advance and then purge. But I think that's also like fine because we've provided your own resolution as to what to do about the server, which is just to leave it. Yeah, so this is bad. This is very, very bad. Like on this turn, we draw the twin, which is excellent, right? In the Glacier matchup especially. So, like to me, it is exceedingly obvious that the play is twinning Rising Tide, draw a card, and then maybe install command or whatever. Right? We have the MU, and let this fermenter sit. Like this is this is awful. Yeah, there have been like multiple like micro inefficiencies this game so far that I see and I'm very unhappy with. Yeah. And I will say here, gamble instead of installing a program here is also a mistake. Like we want to install this Rising Tide because, as Rohit has already noted, we do have like problems spending Mystic Mamie credits if they start stacking up. And therefore, given the choice, I'd rather spend Paladin now and Mystic later when it's like more, right? So next turn we can spend 2 Mystic credits instead of 1. Yeah. So Seamless gets scored. Hoshiko flips back, which is fine, whatever. Okay. So we click on draw is very obvious. So I'm just saying like we could have mised a couple extra credits of this fermenter because next turn is this coming turn I should say is a much more likely purge turn. But I think it's a very easy leech into run archives play. Wait, what? XDG? Do we not like money? Do we not like money? Like, I don't understand this Buzzsaw install. One, we are showing the corp that Fly Swatter is no longer a good card. Like we are giving them knowledge, information. Secondly, we are overspending the Paladin. Yeah, we're overspending on Paladin because we could have mised another Paladin credit next turn. Like the Paladin goes to 2 on the Leech install, it goes back to 3, and then we can spend that credit as well, right? And then that gives us something to do for the next turn, and then the turn after we can find something to do to Mamie, right? With a range jobs or whatever. This is I think straight up bad. We don't need to install this Buzzsaw. Is not necessary this turn. The Buzzsaw, and it is telling the corp that we have a partial solution to the remote. Because over here, okay, so the corp has like represented Colossus. The question is, do you think they are the kind of gamer on double Colossus? That's a question for you to decide. Yeah, this is a bad Buzzsaw. It's like just install the command. It's fine. It's fine, really. Yeah. So of course this archives one is good value in itself. So, and over installs the Fly Swatter. So you see if the Buzzsaw did not get installed, this might not have been necessary. or the corp might not have felt the need to do this. That gives you like an easier line in later. Advanced, sure, whatever. Triple command, jeez. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you see here, we are throwing money away after money. And what else are we doing? We are running again. Why? What is happening? Huh? Are we so sure that there's an agenda in HQ? And even so, is there a pressing need to get to it? Like, again, we are flipped, right? We want to flip back. Like, this money is not going to last forever, right? Like, I don't see the reason. Okay, yeah, more to the point, we have 3 commands and we are making a multi-access run without installing any of them. I do not understand it whatsoever. Yeah, and yeah, we are walking, we're giving them things to do. So this Winchester lines up very well. Again, if this Rising Tide was installed, like a lot of micro things, right? We have found a way to spend our companion money, but we overspent on multiple turns in a row. So I really don't. Yeah, I can't approve of this. Face check it, unraised wetlands with a factor, probably not a good idea. So yes, so if this was a Maskirovka, we have shown a Maskirovka. This is not great. It is kind of dumb luck that we managed to get through this HQ run. We'll see 1 national card. We see 2 eyes, which you can't do anything about because our Gormans are not installed. Install crack. Please, I beg you, XG. Please flip back. Please flip back. Okay. Okay. Why? Why? I mean, I guess we think that this is an above the law. I guess the reason BTL doesn't play Maskirovka. I mean, my brother in Christ. What is this card? What is this? Yeah. I think it's an unnecessary risk. Okay, this run is actually not awful because the cop is on 4 credits. The ice that they can rest is limited. They can only rest this tree line, which maybe they still do. They still rest this tree line, so we will break it. Blah blah blah, spin. And no pop. The question is, do you trash it? The answer is probably no. Oh my god. Wait, why? Why? I don't understand. Okay, we use the Gorman at the very least, right? We also used all our leech counters. How much do I like this? I think I don't like this. I do not like this, like using the leech, because like we know that Echelon lines up badly into Winchester. We know that Busso lines up badly into Mesnichesvo. We of course don't know Mesnichesvo. We haven't seen the Mesnichesvo yet, but I think it's a very safe assumption in this ID, right? It is an easy splash. It's a mid-range-ish BTL, Charlotte, Seamless. Of course, we don't know the quantities of these, but it is reasonable to expect Mest. And if we expect Mest, Busso lines up bad, we need this leech counter. So I mean, I guess it's fine to use it now if we don't expect to run the remote again or run any more face down ice anytime soon. But something to keep in mind. We need to keep leech counters. Click for credit, and we stay flipped. So again, not great. At least we are getting tuning value, tuning gecko. Install, crack. Install quite advanced. Interesting. What's the read on this? This is a reasonable Charlotte read. So I think this is it's a very reasonable Charlotte read, and therefore we should go and get it, right? What's Cobb's thought here? I'm not being paid to review the opponent, and I think I try not to review the to like micro the opponent's play too much, because like we're trying to focus on this side of the board. We'd be here all day if we try to analyze both sides. Although it is possible if like there's a dual submission or whatever. Yeah, so I think it's like important not to get too caught up in the weeds of what the opponent's logic is. So this reads like a very obvious Charlotte, right? Charlotte, they go to 5, they can res Mest and Lockjam. Do we care about that? Maybe a little bit. So possibly the line is Getaway Archives, run the remote. I think I like Getaway Archives, run the remote. What is your thoughts on that? Yeah, because I want to play around Mesnit Chess Fold. If it's a Charlotte pop into res Mest, I guess if it's a Charlotte pop to res Mest, yeah, we still want to Leech Basol, Mest, and then check out. So Getaway Archives, run remote. What's the play? I saw XDG. Okay, I kind of wish XDG was here, because I kind of want him to walk me through like what the logic is here. So the reason for this echelon echelon install is to get it to Winchester money. Come on, get away. What is the read here? What is the read? The read is this agendas in HQ. I mean, possibly, but that means we are conceding this Charlotte. That seems bad. That just seems straight up bad. Why are we doing this? Like, I get the point of the echelon install, like in general, right? Just to get it to Winchester strength and like help with Colossus, but I think like what we're doing is like trying to win. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't know. I think I really don't like this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Like, we could have gone on the Charlotte, right? The Charlotte always gets popped. And what this means is that we get a flip back. Okay, no, I take that back. That's wrong. We don't get a flip back because we get away archives. But still, like I think that we are 100% supposed to run this. I don't understand this. I don't understand this run. Like, this is a Charlotte or an agenda. If it's an agenda, we pick it up for free. Like this is just one tree line against Rising Tide, and like we have like the whole econ rolling. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, we are just burning so much money on this run. Note that the command is also starting to become of limited utility because of Basalt counters. Of course, we will see 3. We will trash the Seamless. Very good. Basket draw. Yeah, and then we concede this Charlotte, and then I think we thank our lucky stars that it is not a Charlotte, but that doesn't excuse the play, I think. And the cop can. Yeah. Yeah, this is so bad. Like we are. Oh, this was a seamless pickup of the thing. Yeah. Oh my god. I genuinely don't see a reason why we didn't front server one that turn. It seems so obvious. Regardless of what it is, we have to go get it. Like on this credit total. Okay, we find second leech. And here we go again. We are trying to win the game. I mean, I kind of see the struggle, because like the concern is we want to lock R&D to stop a /7 fast advance. We can fast advance off on one credit because BTL. Yeah, but this is the point where we start bleeding up money. And that's not good. Rising tide, this costs 4, yeah. So the whole shitcoin is bleeding up because of our macro inefficiencies. So we will see 3 cards. There goes above the law. Very good. And that gives us the space to install Taka. Sure. So we KPI and for credits and install and click for more credits. So okay, good news. We haven't lost yet, therefore we are not losing this turn. What's the play? What do we have to do here? Yeah, flip back, exactly. So the play is what? Steel skin, click for crits, something like that. Of course we buy our beds. XDG, what is you doing, brother? What is you doing? I mean, this is worth leech counters, yes, but I don't think that's like really all that important. Like because we have 2 leeches going, like 2 counters is enough for like most board situations. I don't see the point of this. I'd rather like you see more cards with the steel skin, and like the cards are like that's what's gonna get you your bounce back econ. Yeah, we don't even have a really good stock, exactly. Like our best is like Botulus on 6 MU already. Yeah, this is not great. So we draw 2. Okay, I guess we can install this catch-up one. Or wheels, sure. But even this wheels is like, I mean, fine, it's there, we can do it. But we need to find econ, and we are just putting ourselves in the hole by staying flipped. This is straight up bad. This card, catch-up one, fine. Is that correct? Probably this card. Okay, maybe it's difficult between Botulus. Maybe even Gourmand, realistically. Because I imagine, like, okay, so this depends, like, what the correct discard is depends on whether there's another fermenter in the deck, which it's not clear whether there's 2 or 3. Okay, we know a Spin Doctor was drawn, and install crit makes it exceedingly likely if this is a spin. We don't need anything except for at best a what's it, right? A fermenter. But the problem is the MU, of course. Okay, so we draw Rising Tide. We have found something to discard of the overdraw. Excellent. This turn, we need to check R&D. Mandatory. What? Why? Why? I mean, are we at a comfortable enough credit total that we can afford to check R&D and the remote? Because I would say that we're not, right? And if we are not, then why are we not? I think we should just be saying that, or we believe that this this card in sub 1 is the spin, and therefore we just lock R&D. This is very bad. Okay, so we got this messed. So Leech Basalt. And what we do here? What do we do here, friends? What we do here is we jack out, run R&D. But that's not what happens. Oh my god. Oh, we are just throwing so much money away. Next, now we have to run archives to farm back the counter. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. Spin KPI, fine. This is really bad. Oh, we over-installed the Rising Tide for this? I mean, for Paladin, Keiko twinning, sure. But, yeah, this is not great. We draw instead of, yeah, so, yeah, this is, like, these steel skins are stuck in hand, right, with the Mystic. Yeah, and then if we wanted to overdraw, we should have overdrawn like the previous turn to discard the Rising Tide directly, instead of spending a click to overdraw. So yeah, this is I can't. Oh, we're not even checking. We're not even locking R&D. Bro, oh, what is happening, bro? This is awful. This hurts to look at. Oh my god. Okay, we finally hit the steel skin. Please tell me we gamble here. Thank you. Raindrops. R&D. Thank you. Blah blah blah. C3 cards. Yeah, how can we not lock R&D that turn? We missed the Basalt. Okay, slash and burn, good. Okay, and now of course we will feel pressured to pop this wheels, which I really hate. Which I really hate. Oh my god. We directly pop those wheels for boomerang. This boomerang is a... How many credits is this worth? We would have spent some number... This is 3 credits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 credits. But we had leech counters. This is not good. This is really not good. Yeah, I don't even think that this boomerang install was correct. Like we are gaining, we are preserving these counters, which is worth something, I suppose. Do we trash Isaac? I guess we trash Isaac. But this econ hole is like so crazy. It's so bad actually. We're doing the get paladin off tree. I mean I respect that, but I don't think we needed to. Okay, so like this remote run was better than the one last turn, right? Because this is a truly unknown card. I will say there is a strong consideration to run HQ now, because there have been like multiple draws. What's HQ cost to run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not cheap, not cheap. Oh, we do have a third fermenter. Just noticed. So there was a real consideration to install to discard Botulus over Gachapon. Yeah, but okay. I mean, so over here, I kind of lost track. We know the top card of the deck, I think. Right? We saw 3 cards. We stole 1, so top 2 unknown. Mando is Mando. So we know 1 card in hand. So I think this is a good HQ run. Okay. Sure. This is for leech counters. The thing is, at some point, the leech counters become superfluous. Also, I just realized the corp went credit instead of advanced credit. So that's a straight up misplay. Oh, of course, there is the consideration that the boomerang. I guess that the deck is like thin enough you can expect to draw it back at some point, but the boomerang is good for like giga stacked ice. Like if this tree line gets tree lined, for example. So we just get more leech counters, blah blah blah, crit. I think. I'm not sure. Okay. It depends on how many more turns you think the game will take, but I might have. I really wanted to get a flip back. We haven't flipped back in like 5 turns or some absurd amount, and that's like awful. Maybe it's too late now, but still. Advanced crit. So nothing is happening. Now we run R&D. Mandatory. Wait. Why? Huh? Do we not just run R&Ds directly? What's going on here? This is a very easy click 1 getaway, isn't it? Why are we still skinning? I'm not sure. I don't understand this either. I think this is very unnecessary. Yeah, getaway R&D is correct, but yeah. I think, okay, so I think part of what's happening here is that XDG is playing every turn as though it's the last turn. Which, no, that's not even correct. Like, I take back what I just said. Like, if XDG is playing every turn as though it's the last turn, he would probably be, like, more aggressively checking R&D. But we're not, right? Like, we are taking it, it's this very weird in-between of taking it slow, but at the same time we are we're taking it slow, but not slow enough that we are extracting maximum value out of our resources. I don't know why we don't install fermenter, but also discard command instead of fermenter. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of questionable decisions. This from there has been sitting in hand. Like there is some consideration for like the leech. The leech counters are valuable, but like this leech is powered up enough that this probably the counters on this probably tide us over for the rest of the game. It's a reasonable over install. Okay, blah blah blah. Like with that in mind, probably I think my play would be to spend the leech of the smaller one, and then install the fermenter. Of course, we see 3 cards. Spin Doctor. Is this a trash? The second install, Echelon doesn't make things really awkwardly done. Yes, but I think this is justifiable because Colossus Winchester, right? And then because of this Echelon, the second Echelon, it makes single leech justifiable because you only need 1 leech. Just trash the Echelon. I can see that. I think either is fine. Like the leech, trashing the leech plays like less into Fly Swatter, so I don't hate it that much. Do we trash the spin? No, we don't trash the spin. Okay, sure. Install Stone Chip. I think I would have liked the spin trash because we see another 2 fresh next turn. And it's like digging through. It helps the corp break through R&D lock. It's not, wait, what? Oh, okay, so it's for Paladin, but still, wait, what is Paladin for now? Even, what are we even Paladining? Can we just let it trash itself? Surely, right? I guess Boomerang is 1 line. Fly Swatter archives to HQ. So install, advance, and this is the gameplay. Okay. So we expect that this is the game-ending play, right? The corp has committed the last buzz up counter. We expect like a second slash and burn or something like that, right? So what's the play? Pinhole. Pinhole is like reasonable. But we can't do the math on this, probably. Can we get in? Okay, so Fly Swatter on the outside. Mest is gonna cost a bomb. What is Mest is like 7. Oh lord. Yeah, this is not looking good, team. Botulus 3 line. No, we always Botulus the Mist, right? Oh, is that right? Oh, this one's tricky. No, we stone chip draw Boomerang. Stone chip draw Boomerang. I think that's the play. Face check, Fly Swatter, run archives, run back. Oh yes, yeah, that actually does something. Face check, Fly Swatter. Yeah, I like that actually. No, I didn't think about that. That is very valid. We have 12 credits to play with between Taka Keiko. Yeah, I like the face check Fly Swatter line. I think I lost the game to that line before. I was thinking like some stone chip install Boomerang angle. That is the last card in the deck. I mean, we can also do that, right? Face check Fly Swatter, run archives, stone chip for Boomerang. Boomerang probably the 3 line. Boomerang the 3 line. And how many credits is that? We can even pinhole just to double check it's not a bluff. Right? So fly swatter, we run this. We accept that. Can we get in here? If fly swatter is not rest. Again, this one is because cop literally never put ISO archives. Yes, that is true. If fly swatter does not get rest, which is 3, this is 4 credits. Yeah, we have like more than enough, right? This is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then we can always break this. So resing fly swatter, not resing is not an option. So cop has to rest. Goes down to 8. I don't think the credits matter that much. It could matter actually because it is a strength. This is 6 plus 2, 8. Which is they would need a seamless to score a 4-2, and they can't score a 5-3. So worth noting. So they have to run. So we run this fly swatter. The rest we bounce, run archives. That gets us 2 counters. So the question now becomes: is installing boomerang saving more credits than the second run? Probably yes, right? Because that's saving 2 credits. This is saving 1, 2, 3, 4 credits. So yes, so boomerang is a better click spend than running archives. And then do we have enough? We run archives. The mess brings us to 7. We go to 8 after Taka, right? And then we break 3 line for free, and then we have 8 credits. We have 8 credits and 1 leech counter for whatever this is, and like whatever it is, like even lockjam, maximum lockjam. This is maximum lockjam. No, there's not even any ice. Jesus. So this is only a +4. So it's a strength 5, strength 4 after leech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we always crack this. We always crack this. So even on this last turn, we have a mathematical certainty, and we can even mystic to pinhole this. Once one credit for fly swatter. Yes. Forgot about that. Thank you. 1 credit to break the fly swatter. But we can even mystic pinhole so to guard against like some random virus. Like of course there's not gonna be a virus ever, because if not this fly swatter wouldn't get installed, right? But we are always safe against like bullshit. So even on this last turn, we have a deterministic win. But we fucked it up. So we do check the basalt. Yeah, and I think this is. Yeah, and it's over here, right? It's over. I think even here, even if we pinhole first, right? Even if we pinhole first, is it still doable? We run. We pop the fly swatter. Run archives 1 time. I feel like it's enough. But is it actually? We go to 8, we go to 7. I guess it's maybe not enough, but we can force a lockjam res. But yeah, I think this was. I mean, I hate to say it, XDG brother, but I think this was very poorly played. And yeah, the math does not math. One, two, three. Wait, did we have enough? If we go, oh my god, math is so hard. Damn it. We are actually just 1 credit off here. So if we had run archives again, yeah, we could have done it. We could have done it. If we had run archives instead of clicking for credit. Of course, like, no, as in we needed to force the fly swatter face check, but the point stands. Yeah. Even now, even after all this like inefficiency, we are still only 1 credit short. And the funny thing is, like, if we had spent the 1, 2, 3, 4 credits to break the 2 credits up, the game wouldn't have ended. The game would have gone 1 more turn, and we could have tried again on R&D. Yeah. Yeah. This one was tough, I'm gonna say. Yeah, the leech, instead of clicking for credit, we have gained the credit needed. Yes, but then we would. Okay, so maybe there still wasn't time there because of the click one pinhole, because we needed to install the boomerang also. Either way it might have ended up short, but yeah, that ended bad. All right. Yeah. I think, I mean, in terms of like major takeaways from the game, it's I think, yeah, micro inefficiencies. Recognize the matchup. You need to recognize the matchup, and like there were so many times like in the mid to late game situations where like we weren't like very vigilant about our install order and our run order, and that ended up costing us, like, if just one small thing actually went right that game, right, it's so marginal. If just one small thing went right, if we like hadn't run archives like once that game, or run archives 1 fewer time, right, we actually still win, and that just goes to show. Okay, I need to do a little bit of scrubbing on this one. So I need to download this file. Should have done this before the stream, but I was lazy. Open this. Oh, what did I do? I opened the JSON file. I did not need to do that. And click this button. Upload this. Okay, this is fine, I think. Oh, we don't need to open this either. Okay, close all these friggin'. Get out of here. Okay. So we're here. Okay. Get out of here, McAfee. Okay, load replay. Oh my goodness gracious me, what the hell is this? Okay, well, we're not looking at that. We are looking at this. PD against Muslia. For warning, I do not have a good handle on JNet.
Any questions? Feel free to ask or call the judge. Yeah. So this is a tournament game, obviously, and I do believe this was from EMEA last night. So very recent. And I unless I miss my guess, none of these players made the cut. Neither of these players made the cut. So we are not revealing any information here. Let me just get this freaking bun open first. Chocolate, Belgian chocolate. I doubt it's actually Belgian chocolate. Okay, what do you have here? Reasonable keep. Alright. All we need is one more ice and we are good to go. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, a few structural points. Does the tattoo want to go on the remote or on the remote or on HQ? And I think it's tough against mostly hard, which is more likely to be on dolls and therefore not on boomerang. It may make sense to put the it may make more sense to put the tattoo on the remote. Oh, I don't know actually, because like, so what I'm thinking was I don't want to rest this ablative barrier unless necessary, right? And so we put the ablative barrier on HQ. We never rest that like on this hand. We don't need to res it unless it's a transfer. And like until the Musliak gets double Matryoshka, it's like fine, right? And in which case, okay, the tattoo is good into transfer, but I think the transfer is like I'm more scared of the Musliak just running the remote directly and then we rest this ablative that we lose value on. This is a very marginal thing, right? And I think you can defend like either configuration. I'm just trying to micro optimize here. Sure, very straightforward. Muslihat is on triple pinholes, right? So if you wanted to defend against a pinhole, we can put the trank down instead. But I suspect this is fine because our hand is good enough with the humanoid, the second humanoid, we can support, we can afford to lose a pinhole. So this is fine. One miss, a Hermes click to, okay, so we want to get away RD obviously, see if we can get a cheeky, no. Oh, and we don't even pinhole this. Okay, we're getting away with murder here. So this is a very easy humanoid fire. We are going to miss our thing, but it's fine. It's really fine. So this obviously is aggressive. I don't hate it though, because we have like the extremely chat play next turn of like seamless advance, and then with 4 clicks we can install and pop humanoid. Very cool. So we miss on Just V again. Sorry, we miss on what's it? Wait, did we miss? Yeah, so we missed on Musliat again. It's very unfortunate. Carpe Diem. Easy run. Anything? No luck. So draw. Oh, that feels bad. Okay, so do pinhole here. So pinhole is like, you expect that pinhole is like a 50-50. No, we just draw again. Okay, and then we are gonna do the gamer move. Add one card for Archives HQ. I would be tempted to add the humanoid. Not gonna lie. Either is fine though. Okay, seamless, sure. So Hermes. So worth pointing out that if our plan was to do the humanoid thing, then we would have wanted to to rest the trank. But I think it's fine because the runner probably doesn't want to bounce that the upgrade anyway. They rather bounce ice. Yeah, so it's a small thing, but something we should keep in mind. Just pre-rest the trend grid. And now we just do the thing, right? Oh yeah, we're doing the thing. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh. So Ice HQ, jam the remote. Jam the remote probably. Good question. What do we want to put on the remote now? A few options. Antil, humanoid. We're still missing a. We will have to discard a card, but it's fine. We have like a bunch of ice. Antil, humanoid, or Vuln Audit. Vuln Audit is very soft to boomerang. Okay, there's no boomerang. It's very soft to double Matryoshka. Misty hasn't shown any Matryoshkas yet, so maybe we can get away with it. Hard to say. I think I'd be tempted to put the humanoid in. To re-humanoid it up. But I can see arguments for all three. Okay, here comes the Vuln Audit. I think until I think any of those would have been justifiable. Like, I do see like the value of like humanoid clearing itself out in one turn. Because like until you are like stuck in kind of like holding pattern, with this Vuln Audit in hand, right? So another tattoo goes down. We are discard the antil. Okay. Do I like this? I think it's okay. Yeah. If you with like these seamlesses, with like tattoos and seamlesses, I think it's okay. Like, we probably don't need to spend that much money on like resin stuff for the rest of the game, because like we're gonna get carried by tattoo and seamless. We finally find the transfer. Still no way to actually get into HU. We need to do some quick drawing. Yep. ETR, draw. Oh my god, the breaker scenario is dire. So we pinhole the Vuln Audit, and yeah, at this point the runner knows, yep, we are in some deep trouble. Roll. Install Mystic. And then here we find the second seamless, and this is the actual beatdown. Yeah, this is like the PD nuts. We take the seamless back, of course, bounce the tattoo, and then we just reinstall the thing, and it's like this is the godless PD stuff. What are we looking for again? Like in terms of like, okay, so admittedly there is not that much educational value here. The runner did get a little bit shafted on their Matryoshka, on their Mustiat flips. Like a single extra Matryoshka on this board blows it wide open, right? And part of that is missing like the first two turns of the ID trigger, which is very sad. But you know, I did say upfront that if people just want to submit reviews to look at this cool shit that I did, by all means, and this is perfectly valid. You like VA, need to get the agendas out of circulation fast because of Hermes? Sure, sure. Very, very valid, and like this makes the, like, it's a way to use the second seamless proactively. So I like it. And we, oh my god, we missed mostly 3 times in 4 turns. That's unreal. That's unreal, bro. Low bearing track, yes. It really doesn't help that that our opponent is like having the absolute most dogshit luck. My bench. We will get the first Meteor's guy down, which is a nice touch. Oh jeez. And we've got Hermes, just the Hermes. Sure. Greasing the palm. The humanoid, almost certainly. Oh no, okay. Sure, I mean, whatever, fine. We know there's a seamless in hand. I think our opponent, my god, like, please just one transfer, please, I beg. Or one more Matryoshka. I think you might as well pinhole server 1, because if it's an agenda, you lose anyway, so you just hope that something is trashable. Bravado, fine. Yeah, so pinhole, get rid of this freaking thing, draw, bravado, this draft. Oh, this feels bad, bro. You don't like answer on remote over brand. Yeah, fair, yeah. The brand is just chunkier. The brand is just chunkier. And it's not like we have a bunch of things to do with the tattoo flip anyway. So this is but yeah, this is like practically game over, yes? Practically. What are we adding to hand? The greasing. Install the humanoid. Probably humanoid is still better than Antil. Oh, rough. Okay. This is fine. Okay. You know what? I think this is like unnecessary. Humanoid goes right back, but we could have just installed from archives, right? And then picked up a greasing. And the greasing gives us something to do with our humanoid trigger. And like there is some value in like obfuscation, but the corp is but the runner is like 0% chance of getting to remote this turn anyway. So there is like no there's no point to doing it. So like just installing directly and adding the greasing back to hand was better. Yeah, but like this is about as high roll of a game as you can get. In that sense, it's not a good game to review, but in another sense, it is a very good game to review. Again, if you wanted to install this humanoid, right, res it before the access, because Hermes is a card. Install humanoid from archives, add humanoid to hand in case we don't do agenda from the humanoid trigger. I mean, it's possible. I think greasing is still a better add because, because we are more likely to draw installables than operations, right? I don't know the exact ratios. I mean, maybe there's hedge funds left, of course. But yeah. In any case, install humanoid from archives is correct. Whether you want to add another humanoid or even like the face down Antil, whatever, to hand or the seamless, or the greasing is up for debate. But I think we can agree that humanoid install from archives is better than from HQ. Feeling extremely cringe? Yes, good morning, Aksu. Wait, what the fuck time is it for you now? Why are you up at this time? Oh, we finally draw the ratios. Yeah, that's like a couple of turns too late. Very sad. Discard buyer bands. Here comes humanoid. Okay. So what's happening here? Vuln audit, install. We don't need to care about HQ anymore. So let's gain 2. Okay, so what's our second install? It could be R&D, it could be... Yeah, so again, this is the, like, if we wouldn't have had to make the decision if we just picked up the greasing, right? If we pick up the greasing, we can ice R&D, ice the remote, game over. Like, no matter the circumstance, I don't think. I guess what could happen is like they install a cup and snipe the seamless out of hand, but you know, we don't play around that. Fam, your sleep schedule is hella blessed. Wait, it's 6:55? Right, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so where do we ice? So runner has odds of like installing double Matryoshka, and you have to we have to like respect some amount. So maybe you just go it's like make no, it's just Bran. It's just Bran, right? They need 2 more doors against either. I mean, true. So what happens is, for example, they go click draw. Sorry, you flip a doll. We're only scared of Hermes. Sure. Okay. Yeah. I guess because of finality, and we are obfuscating whether this is actually an agenda or another thing like a skunk or whatever. Yeah, R&D is better. Sure. Fair enough. So it's either Bran or Mick R&D, and that's just fine. Drafter. Nah, Bran Mick is better. Like we just want to lock it up. Probably Mick, I would say, because that forces a break. We do hit a Matryoshka. Okay, so there was a line to go. So we go double host for sure. And I guess the runner can run the remote now. It's like bravado the remote. Does it ever do anything? Yeah, bravado the remote. Yeah. And here, this is a little bit of punish for not putting the Bran. But the Bran comes down now, so it's fine. The Bran comes down now, so it's fine. Come on now, Lish. This is the ice you put in the deck to put on the remote. So put it on the remote. They get to transfer here. No, they don't. No, they don't. Oh, they do get to transfer. Oh my god, yeah, because of the Hermes. So Hermes that, and trash the Trancrit, and yes. So what has happened here, right, Lish, is that you have let the runner back into the game. You have let your opponent back into the game. And this has come from a few things, like a little bit of sloppy play on like a couple of the humanoids. If we had a greasing, this. Okay, I'm not saying that if we don't have a greasing, this wouldn't have happened, but like the runner had like 1 out, and it happened. But I don't even think we can call them like lucky for hitting that out, because they have been so goddamn unlucky for the rest of the game this far. It's unreal how unlucky they've been. Yeah, you can float the tag, right? The domino's down already, so you're not getting fast advance of a greasing. So you go ice, install. Sure. Reprise gets added to hand. We are just get away on where we get away. R&D or HQ? Probably not HQ, right? Just go R&D. Or the remote. Sure, fine. Yeah, you guys gotta do what the guys gotta do. Oh, this is a spicy rest, but probably incorrect. Can we rest here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably unsafe. Trash. Oh, here comes finality. Okay, okay. So, draw, ice archives. What is happening here actually? Wait. So we draw this off-world. So this is like the new win condition. Got to rest the make here, no shot, we rest that. I think both. The problem is we rest the make, we go to 0. They are on 5 credits less. But with a chess V Matryoshka, it's like hard to justify. And let's say we go like take credits or whatever this coming turn. They transfer, we rest Tatu, they bounce the Tatu, go R&D, and then we're in deep trouble, right? So I think not resing is like fine. Now, if it was a Bran on the remote, right? If it was a Bran, you can possibly no rest here. You can possibly rest that. But either way, click on draw probably correct. Yeah, click on draw is probably correct. Click to draw. And this is an install. This is just a gem. Oh wait, what? What is this? So I don't like this for the reason that keeping the third Tatu Bola gives us like if we have like 2 Tatus HQ, Tatu in hand, we just do it at infinite, like unlimited Tatu works on HQ, and like doing this just takes away from that. And there's no guarantee they even run archives again this game. Like 2 pinholes are down. It's taking away some amount of credit value, but like it's like Matryoshka Chess V. If they're only making 1 good run per turn, it doesn't really matter that much if there's ice on it. So this is not a good Tatu install, I don't think. You just put a spin in the remote, force them to think about stuff. They draw the 3rd pinhole anyway. Wow. Never punish. Chess V and run R&D. Are we finality? We have 7 credits, 11 credits to break. 7 credits to break 1 ice. Maybe not necessary if we don't think that I mean, you can. Okay, but that chooses not to. Yeah, I think you only need to finality like on the push turn. Like you finality hit something, and then Hermes, the innermost, reprise this and go. It's like game over. It's a really unsafe gem. Yeah. And that's why you gem the spin, right? Catch fun. Good. Install. Okay, so this looks a lot like the agenda, like the off-world. So we are gonna get away. So this seems like the it seems like the finality turn. No, just get away. Archives. Yeah. So the brunt, wait. Yeah. So this is what I mean, right? Like the ice placement has just gone all fucky wucky because of like because you put the Tatu here. Like, and yes, you have made some credits, but like this is at the cost of compromising your position. Oh, what? This is not great. And jack out, sure. At least it didn't cost us too much. Draw, and we host this. Yeah. The irony is, if we draw host, we could have made that run. So it's hedge, install spin. Okay. And this has to be the turn. This has to be the turn. We have to finality now. Yep, here we go. Now we have to break all of this, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then it's over. Yeah, this misses and it's over. But I will say, I mean, we can just run the numbers. There we go. So how many cards were there in R&D? 18 cards in R&D. 4 agendas left in the deck. Uh, 4 successes, 4, 1 sample. What are the odds of losing here? You're 2 in 3 to lose the game here. Yeah, this was so unsafe. But I think yeah, I think the runner got really unlucky here. Okay, so realistically, against like finality reprise, there is very little you can do about it. Unset prey, it misses, and it did miss, which is good for you. But yeah, I definitely think we could have played this more. We could have played this more efficiently, with like the messing around with humanoids in the early game. Like we had like the godly start, right? Like at some point over here, where is the humanoid turn? There we go. The turn 3 luminal, the luminal into the luminal into Vound Audit. Like you're on 5 points on turn 4, right? I think this game should have snowballed harder than it did. Like there was no need, there was no reason it had to be this close, and I think you got a little bit sloppy and like didn't play around particular things in the mid game. And like the ice placement, I'm going to seamless luminal human of a hand is like kinda bullshit. It is kinda bullshit. Like no one is going to deny that. But definitely like the runner was given openings that they really didn't have to, because of the sloppy play in the mid game after scoring 5 points up by turn 4. Like it took 7 points to score 7 turns to score the last 2 points, which I feel like shouldn't be the case. Hermes or no Hermes. Yeah. And yeah, so eventually the runner gets into a position, the runner manages to scramble back into the position where they are 67% to win the game. Yeah. Yeah, because they can always go click 1 finality, click 2 reprise, bounce this. Hermes will bounce like one of these. Even if it bounces the ability instead of the make, they can still pay through the make and pay the click. And they always get this, and that's always mathematically always GG. So we had an excellent start, the dream start, but I think not. You let the runner back into the game, and that almost cost you, but luckily for you, it didn't. And you just go seamless, GG. GG. Yeah, and I think that's it for this replay. I hope you managed to take something from that. I do believe this was your first JNet tournament experience, so that's also good. And it appears from the chat log that the runner was extremely friendly, so that's also good. All right. I think that's gonna be it for me. I am heading out for a very quick lunch because I have an appointment at 1 o'clock in 50 minutes. So I gotta dash off after this. I do believe like the replays are starting to come in after I've been hounding people to submit, because please give me something to do. So that's good. So Antoine, do put in something when you have the chance. In addition to that, chicken ruffle lunch? No, I think that we don't quite have enough time for that. We will get something quick, and then I'll need to head out. But what was I gonna say? Yes. So replays are coming in. So but there's always more to do, especially now that I'm back to unemployed. So if you are one of these people, thank you to all my supporters that haven't sent in a replay yet, or you have sent in a replay and like for those that have contributed larger amounts, please feel free. You know how much you're entitled to send in. Like for some people, it is quite a lot. All right. Yeah. So shout out to all these people. And I hope to be doing more of this in the future. It was a fun couple of games to go over, and a fun couple of games to play with my cube draft. So ideally, we get to do a couple more rounds of these before like World Season and like the ban list and everything rolls up. So yeah, big shout out to all my Ko-Fi supporters. I couldn't be getting to Worlds without you all. Love you all very much, and I'll see you all when I see you all.